For this video, we're going to focus on this topic, the DPDR. That stands for depersonalization, derealization. So this person is basically he's worried about, or she is worried about, having depersonalization or derealization. This is a phenomenon where you feel like you're here, but you're not really here. I feel like everybody has experienced this. So once I say that, I imagine everybody will be like, "Oh yeah, that's what it is." Yeah. So this is very common with stress, and it's super common with panic attacks. And the reason why it's super common with panic attacks or panic disorder is because panic disorder is stress on crack. It is just like redunculous levels of stress. So before I get into this whole thing, uh, let me introduce who I am and why I'm doing what I'm doing. My name is Adam Biek, and I'm a therapist, a psychotherapist. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing the same thing as I do in therapy. I'm trying to help people, except that this is not therapy. This is more like self-help kind of stuff. But nonetheless, my goal is to help as many people as possible. Um, Having said that, I do need your help in helping people. If I make these videos, there's no guarantee that somebody will be helped. It's not my words don't always say the right thing. I don't always say the right thing to reach someone in the right moment. It's all kind of like luck of the draw. Like if you've ever heard that quote, the best book is the one that takes you to the next step, then that's really what this is. The best video is the one that just takes you to the next step. And that means that there's a meeting of minds. There's a matching that's going on. So, I'm aware that not every video is going to help everyone, but I am making these videos nonetheless because I am counting on the fact that sooner or later somebody who needs to hear what I have to say will watch the video. But unless my video gets out there and gets spread, that person will never watch the video. So I need your help to make that happen. If we don't share these videos, if you don't share this video, then it's a guarantee that's my cat, that nobody will be helped. Pretty much nobody will be helped because otherwise the YouTube algorithm doesn't really pick this up. And we have to rely on actual sharing to make this happen. Um, and but if we share this video, right? If you share this video, then there's a chance you're creating an opportunity for somebody to be helped by one of these videos. So please, I hope you join me in sharing these videos. I share this everywhere I can find it. I hope you do the same thing. Sorry, I share wherever I can think of, and I hope you'll do the same thing. Um, Now, having said that, oh yeah, hit the like button, subscribe. That does help with the YouTube algorithm, even though the YouTube algorithm doesn't really pick up these new channels. So that's that. Let me get into this. This person writes, are there any success stories of the depersonalization or derealization going away, or best tricks to make it stop quickly? Sometimes it will happen to me and cause a full-on panic attack, and then I'll be in a funky haze for days, weeks, months after. I'm always scared of derealization happening and avoid so many things so it won't happen. I take Prozac and just want my life back. Okay, so I just finished making another video on panic disorder, so I'm just kind of on a roll. I'm just going through all the panic posts and see which one makes sense for me to answer. And there is a theme with all panic disorders, and the theme is being afraid of normal stuff, right? So I'll give you an example of normal stuff that people become afraid of. And why is it a problem? Let me first say why it's a problem. There's a theme of people becoming afraid of normal stuff, and it's a problem because normal stuff is going to happen on a normal basis. If we become afraid of normal stuff, then that's going to feed our panic attacks, right? And panic attacks only exist because there's fear in the first place. So if we become afraid of regular stuff, then panic is going to be coming more often. So what's some normal stuff? Derealization, depersonalization. That is totally normal. It's totally normal. Happens to everybody. And it's actually a defensive mechanism. It's actually a protective, like a little protective shell to make you not feel. So my recommendation with the DPDR stuff is to lean into it instead of pulling away. Like, oh no, no, I feel like I'm not here, but I'm really here. Instead of pulling away, lean into it. Lean into it. Like, like think of yourself as just relaxing into it. If that imagery helps you, rest in it. Allow yourself to rest in it because that's essentially what it gives you. It gives you a sense of kind of like numbness, a peace. Search it out. When next time you feel this derealization, search it out and realize that I actually kind of feel floaty. I feel floaty. I feel kind of like, well, I'm not really here. So in that sense, I'm kind of safe because I'm not really here, right? Try to find the good things about it because your body does this on purpose. It's just that you've learned to fear it and you attend to you make a negative interpretation about it. So that is my best tip on that. And I mean that tip pretty much applies to everything else though. So for example, well actually no, it doesn't work the same way for what I was about to say. What I was about to say though is I was going to go back to the whole part about how I was saying that we end up fearing normal stuff. So a lot of times people think they're having a heart attack and they'll actually feel pains and aches in their chest. Those pains and aches are not your heart. Those aches and pains are your muscles. That happens normally. When we are stressed, our body goes into a tension. It tenses up because it's getting ready to fight, right? Or run, right? When in normal settings, if there was a tiger, you'd go into the same panic that you would feel, when you're having a panic attack, but you would then expand all that energy by running. And then your body will go through a full, natural, normal cycle of tension, and expansion of energy, and relaxation, right? But with panic attacks, you don't have that. What actually happens is you get tension, and then you just stew in those in those juices. You just stew in the adrenaline, and it just keeps on getting locked up tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter until you start getting actual pains. The reason why you're getting pains is the same reason why you get muscle cramps. I think there was a doctor who explained this, and I believe he said that the reason why this happens is that the muscle gets so cramped that it cuts off blood supply. And when the blood supply gets cut off, the pain nerve receptors start firing off. I don't know why, but that happens. So, if you want to read more about that, it's Dr. Sarno is the one who talked about this. He talks about like back pain and how it's back pain is driven by a lot of times it's driven by emotional pain or emotional locking up, like you're resisting expressing some emotions. So those are my tips for you. When you're feeling that derealization, depersonalization, lean into it. Look, make the effort because I know you're terrified of it, but make the effort to find the good stuff about it and see if you can get comfortable with it because you're going to have to. You're going to have, if this is one of your triggers to your panic attacks, like this guy's is, you're going to have to accept that you have to be so okay with depersonalization. You have to be so okay with it that you have to be able to say to yourself, you know what, if this stays with me for the rest of my life, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. That's the level of acceptance I need you to get to. Because only once you get to that level will this phenomenon stop triggering panic attacks for you. So one way to do that is to just embrace it. Embrace it. This is okay. I'm having this sensation because I must be clearly very stressed. And this sensation is actually meant to protect me. It's meant to disconnect me from the world so I don't feel all this crap. That's why I feel depersonalized, derealized, right? That's why it happens. So, I hope this is helpful. There was something else that crossed my mind that I wanted to mention, but it now escapes me. And there's just so much I could tell you about, panic attacks. It's just that until the conversation gets going, I don't remember everything. Um, you know what? Maybe it'll come back to me in a different video. So stick around. I hope you found this helpful. Please share this because even if you didn't find this helpful, maybe somebody else will. Again, if we don't share this, we won't be able to help anybody. But if we share this, then you can help somebody. If you share this, you might be able to help somebody who maybe this doesn't work for you, but maybe it work for somebody else. So I hope you share it. I hope you choose to help somebody. And hit the like button, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I will see you in the next one.